What is happening, you guys? I am back, JEFFERSCRAFT, with some more upgrading Minecraft. This is gonna be episode number 5, and so far, if you guys haven't seen them yet, or if you have, then you know. But I've done the optimizing Minecraft for number 1, and then I've done the world gen for number 2, and then I've done the structures number 3, and then particles and ambiance is what I'm calling the last one we did, and that one was pretty cool. I mean, they've all been pretty cool, and you'll see once we put all these together at the end, it's gonna just be chef's kiss, you know, beautiful. So in this one, this is episode number 5, we're gonna be showing, it's gonna be a fairly short one because there's not a lot of these, but these are essential to upgrade your Minecraft, I believe. And these are going to be the animations. Now, these are not going to be the UI animations. Those are going to be separate for the UI part of this. But in this one, I'm just going to show like player animations, basically. And so there's going to be 3. Well, let me rephrase. There's going to be 2 resource packs, which are fresh animations and not enough. No, I'm sorry. Fresh moves. So let me just repeat because I don't want to mess that up. So it's going to be fresh animations and fresh moves are the 2 resource packs. Then you have 1 mod called not enough animations. And I'll show you all these. And then there's an honorable mention, but I'm not going to be showing it in this one, unfortunately, just because it doesn't work very well for 1.20, which is what I'm on to show you all this. But that one is called Hold My Item. Sorry, it took me a second to remember, but Hold My Item. So that one's pretty amazing, you guys. I'm sure you know it's kind of like a, it's kind of like, it's hard to explain. There's really some cool things to it, but obviously I'm not showing it in this one. But if you guys want to go check that out, if you have a newer version of Minecraft, it does work better. So anyway, all of that being said, guys, look at this beautiful world. Let's get into this, the animations part of upgrading Minecraft. Right on, let's do it. All right, guys, here we are in this beautiful world. So far, this is just looking so beautiful. But one thing I did forget to mention is there are 2 mods that you need for fresh animations and fresh moves to work, and they're called ETF and EMF. So I mean, those are basically replace Optifine without having to have Optifine. So definitely you have to have them, otherwise it's not going to work. But as you can see, look at my eyes blinking. I look more alive, you guys. And so this is called Fresh Moves mod that's doing that, and it basically does you know, player animations, all kinds of cool stuff, and we're going to show you as much as I can. Then fresh animations, and I will show you as much as I can of that too. That's for mobs, right? So like villagers and all kinds of things. We'll check it out, obviously. And then not enough animations is things like swapping things between your hands, climbing ladders, eating food. It adds a cool animations for those things. So, but check me out, man. Look at this. Look at these eyes move, you guys. All right. So let's get into it. All right, so here we are in this. It's kind of like a Dungeons and Taverns structure here, but I want to show you guys some of these villagers and their animations. There he is. Come here, dude. Give me your face. He's got an eye patch. There he is. You see his eyes moving? Okay, not the best example, honestly, just because he's moving around weird and he's got an eye patch. So I want to show you maybe this guy here. What are you doing, brother? Yeah, I mean, definitely look at his eyeballs moving. He's got some different moves in the way he walks. Look at him bouncing around. Hey, dude, that's a good pose. Thank you for showing off for me. All right, so we got that. And then down here, by the way. Oh, no, this is not down there. I can't even get through. There's a room, and that's a room, so that's not working. So down here, I think there was a pillager outpost of some sort. Yeah, so Here's a little pillager camp or whatever, and I want to show you these guys too. If he's gonna move around, looks like he's just standing there. Hey, brother. Yeah, look at him. Look at me. He's kind of like, who are you? And look at him aiming at me. It's awesome. I think there's a villager trapped in here. Yeah, he's blinking. So there you go. You get some cool animations to show you guys off. So this is the fresh animations. You didn't know. It's doing all that. And look at him. Look at him. Look at the way his legs move. Hey, man. He looks to the side. That's cool. All right, so we got that. And then, oh, maybe I could show you some of these mobs too. Some of these like sheep and stuff, the way they walk. Look at that. See that? It's more kind of fluid. I mean, I know obviously it's still blocky. It's Minecraft, but just the way it walks is not so stiff and robotic. Now it's more fluid, I guess is the best way I could explain that. And this is also fresh animation, so come here, dude. I wish I had some well, maybe this would be a good time to show you. So here, let me get like some wheat or something like that so that I could get him to walk towards me if I could spell. Here. Wheat. There we go. There's some wheat. All right. And then also maybe too, while we're at it, I'll get an apple. So I could show you some eating animations. And then but first of all, let's get the wheat in our hands so we can get these sheep to come towards us. Here, come here, buddy. He's walking away. Look at the way look at him bounce. All right, that's cool. So now let's go into my first person, or I'm sorry, not first person. I guess it would be considered second person. And so we're gonna, how do I swap? Well, first of all, let's do this. Watch this animation, the eating animation. Let's see. Well, let's just show you the swapping hands. Look at that. See the way I swap hands like that? That's pretty sweet, right? Heck yeah, man. All right, and then so that's the not enough animations that's doing that, and the eating part. You know what I mean? So I mean, look at. What else can I show here? I think maybe it'd be a good idea to climb a ladder, show you some climbing animations, you know what I mean? So I think what we can do is get ourselves a ladder here. And I'm gonna put it maybe up this tree. I think that would be good. I don't know, it's not very like straight. Oh, this might work. This is more of a straight tree. That's that out of the way. Okay, so now let's get some ladder up this tree. And then we're gonna climb this guy. Look at this. See that? Look at that. That's totally cool. I can climb right. Climb up the tree, brother. All right, so there's that. Pretty sweet. And what else can I show you?